Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or welcome on in if you're new here. My name is Anu. I am your psychic tarot host, and this is going to be your July 2022 tarot scope. It is amazing. I feel we're over the hump. We're in the second half of this year. So let's see what this month holds for you. This is timeless though, so whenever you see it is going to come across, even though I call it July. I don't know why I had to say that today, but we have 4 options. You can either choose the elements down below. It's just fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have earth signs for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then water as Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So either choose the element if you want to watch for your zodiac, or you can select a crystal. So the first one here is rainbow carborundum. I know that's quite a mouthful, but I really was drawn to this crystal. So rainbow carborundum is option number 1. We have pile 2, purple kyanite. I know, even though it looks blue, it's called maybe the inner the inner purple, inner wisdom. I don't know. Purple kyanite. For earth or pile 3, we have the pyrite. Okay, this golden rock. And then water or pile 4, we have amazonite. Okay, so those are your options. Again, feel free to choose as many as you like, but just go with the one that calls to you the most, and I will see you at your selection. All right, pile 1, those who chose fire element, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, are those of you who chose or were drawn to this first crystal, rainbow carborundum. So this is going to be your reading for the month of July 2022. But again, for today, I'm being called to say these are timeless, okay? So whenever you see it, it will apply. The energies will apply. If you're new here, always remember these are general. Only take what resonates. Forget the rest, and remember these are all the energies that are available to you to take advantage of, not the other way around. They do not dictate what's going to happen, rather they show what's available. So I'm picking up there are quite a few new people watching this today, and that's why more disclaimers that I just want to share to empower you that whatever you see, it is up to you how you want to use that energy, and my job here is to just channel what is around you. Okay, so let's see what's the overarching theme. Yeah. Theme for the month. That was quite loud. I'm curious what it is. Ooh, focus. All right. I have actually never seen this card in this deck, so there is a new direction that I'm picking up, and this is a leopard in a snowstorm or a snowfall. Let's call it a snowfall. And there's a sense of focus. It's like eye on the prize is what I'm picking up. So for those of you who've been, I'm picking up feeling exhausted. It is just at the tail end, okay? You're very close to your destination. Spirit is just asking you to stay focused, okay? Stay focused. And for those of you who find yourself that you have a lot going on, again, it's a bit much of a where you feel scattered. Spirit is just like advising you to just pick 1 or 2 goals and focus on them, and kind of channel your energy a little bit more. You're gonna feel much more empowered and much less the word is frazzled, I'm hearing. So cut back a little bit for those of you who fall in that category, okay? But focus, and it's, again, if you know, the art of manifestation is like hyper focusing on something and then releasing it, okay? But you can only release it if you've really focused on it and put clear intentions on it, so the universe can understand what you're trying to manifest, okay? So a lot of messages coming through over here, and you may also have big cats or leopards as your spirit animal, so that could be an important sign for you as well. All right, so pile 1. Let's see what's coming for you, what's available to you in July, or whenever you see this reading. So what is at the center of it all, Spirit, for my beautiful pile 1s? the heart of the matter, we have the Queen of Cups, beautiful heart-oriented energy. What's crossing? Self-care is coming out really, really important. It's interesting. I usually don't take reversals, and my decks are always upright, okay? But when the cards come out so strong, reverse, I'm an intuitive reader, I do honor them. So what's crossing is this, as I said, the moment I said self-care, we had the Four of Swords come out in reverse, right? So a good number of people in this group are, as I use the word, frazzled or feeling exhausted and tired because we're not making time for ourselves. And it's kind of going to affect your physical, mental, emotional health, and also like kind of make it a little bit harder to listen to your intuition if you're not well rested. So this month, make sure, as I said, make sure you create time for yourself, because you know you're probably going to get a lot of creative ideas, but that seems to be a little difficult right now because you have so much on your plate. So actively try to reduce that. Let's see where you're coming from. Recent past. We have the Princess of Cups. That's a very beautiful energy. But do you see the progression going from Princess of Cups to a Queen of Cups? Very interesting. Let me lay out the cards and then I'm going to chat more. In the foundation or underneath it all, what is the subconscious trying to tell you? We have, again, a lot of reversals coming for this group. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so something needs to be cut out. Oh my goodness, this is like all the energies that I was picking up with the focus card is coming up. Something needs to be cut out of your life and you need to kind of claim your authority. So let's see what's in the conscious. We have the World. Yeah, look at that. It's like a nuclear new beginning. This looks like a, you know, like a nuclear reactor. The World talks about endings and beginnings. So some new beginning is available to you, or you're thinking about it because this is in your conscious. Let's see near future. Near future, what do we have for group 1? We have the Queen of Swords. Look at that. All right. You are cutting some people out. You're cutting something out. Let's see how you're showing up in your power. Three of Swords. What's around you? We have the Lovers. Look at that. You're showing up as a little disappointed. Okay. Some heartache, some disappointment. But look what's around you. You have the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Options, choices, serendipity. Let's see here. Let's see your hopes and fears. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I am loving this energy. And then possible outcome. I'm going to take one more on that. Didn't quite feel it. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's get one more on that. Whoops. All right. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies. All right. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. There is that new beginning, you see? But this is also very similar to what I was picking up on focus. It's like focus on that one or two big things that you want to manifest. Because what we're seeing here, again, there is a lot. Yeah, underneath it all. There is a lot going on, and probably the word is simplify. So you perhaps need to simplify for your progression, okay? You're starting out with the Princess of Cups, okay? So there's some new desire, some new project, some new relationship, something new that has kind of taken roots, or the, you know, how the seedling has started to grow a little bit. But what's hindering that progression is actually lack of rest. As simple as that sounds, but it is. You're probably running from one thing to the next. You probably got your personal goals, your professional goals, your relationship goals, and when I say personal, I mean like your mind, body, spirit, okay? Like trying to make sure that you're getting in a workout like 5 times a week, trying to make sure that you're eating healthy, trying to make sure that you're pleasing everybody, trying to make sure you're, you know, ahead on your work, all caught up. All of those things are kind of hindering a little bit because you have a lot on your mind. You have the world on your mind, right? That talks about ending old cycles and beginning something new. But what is that new thing? And what needs to change in order for you to start that new beginning? And the changes are your subconscious is telling you, here, look at that. In the near future, and right here, you have the King of Swords and you have a Queen of Swords. So you have a pair. And by the way, we have pretty strong feminine energy here. We have 3 queens. We have Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Wands, okay? So this is the divine feminine in you trying to come out and lead. And what these energies are telling us over here is because the King of Swords came out in reverse, King of Swords, you know, this... multiple things coming through. Usually King of Swords is somebody who puts their vision together, right? So when it's reversed, you know, the vision is not so clear because we got too much going on. So same story, same theme here. Now, what we want to watch out for is as we work through this, and because the Queen of Swords is also coming out, I would just recommend watch out for not making abrupt changes, okay? There is a big change coming. You have 2 completions here, okay? And you had the Ace of Wands here. So there's completions and new beginnings. What I would say is don't... try, let's say try not to, okay? I'm not going to be as directive. That's not my job. My job is just to share, and your job is to, if it resonates, then you act on it. But what I'm trying to say is try not to be extremely assertive or aggressive, because this is a scenario where we sometimes crack under pressure, okay? The pressure is building. Be aware of that. Your intuition is telling you something, and you have the clarity of which direction you want to go. I like, so the vision is there. You just need to focus on it a little bit more. How do I bring this to fruition? And the Queen of Swords is, you see how she has a hand raised. It's like, all right, cut out the BS. I'm not taking care of this anymore. I got my own path. So she can be, both of them can be a little cold energy. So just watch for that. But otherwise, the power side of both the sword element is the clarity of thought. So you got this. You got this. Trust in yourself. Focus. Make sure you're well rested, because, you know, when we're tired, we're also a little bit more, what do you call it, snappy, right? We can snap at people. So make sure you're rested, because that's going to help you also articulate yourself very sophisticatedly, is what I'm hearing, okay? So that clarity is coming. You're claiming your grounds, okay? You're creating new boundaries. With the Queen of Swords is excellent at setting boundaries with people and literally telling people to back off. Back off. I can't do this anymore. I can't take on more things on my plate anymore, because I'm already doing so much, okay? That's what's coming through. Now, you are showing up as a little disappointed with the 3 of Swords. Let me also get a clarifier on this. The 3 of Swords, again, to me, is an energy of some past remnants, okay? And if you had quite a few things going, also keep in mind, you can't ace everything. You're human, okay? Don't create that sort of pressure on yourself. So, and then whatever did not go your way, just think of it as a lesson and just move on. Try to, like, get off of it. And I know it sounds pretty small to say, okay, just ignore it. Pretend it didn't happen. Pretend that, so you can move forward, okay? And as you heal, as you move forward, you'll be in a place where you can look back at that experience and not feel the heavy emotions for it, and rather see the things around it. But right now, probably the emotions are overwhelming you, and this is where I feel like there's a snapping point, okay? So there's either a breakthrough or a breaking point, and we want it to be a breakthrough from a very kind of I would say a calm pace. And I'm not saying you're angry, I'm just saying I'm picking up a lot of feeling of overwhelmment for this group, okay? So give yourself time so you can come out of this, and you will. You have the Emperor showing up, okay? I'm gonna get one more. So this is, again, you are the Emperor. Stand in your power. And yes, the Emperor doesn't, like, you know, become an emperor overnight. They do go through experiences. They do go through some battles that they lose, okay? It's not, no one's gonna win all the time. So, but this is about believing in your power. Look at that. We have the Emperor and the King of Discs clarifying this, right? So again, King of all kings and the King of stability. So there is stability. Focus on your foundation, focus on what you want to build, and just go from there, and try to turn this Three of Swords, this is disappointment, into saying, okay, that friggin' hard experience actually made me stronger, and I have a different viewpoint, a different clarity on how I should be creating my foundations. Okay, so that's what's going on over here, because in your environment you have a lot of options, a lot of support, a lot of choice that's coming to you. The Lovers, again, can also indicate your counterpart, your partner coming through as well, because we have a lot of queens, so maybe like the king or your emperor, and then we have like two kings. It's interesting. There's a lot of balancing energies that we're picking up in this pile, but there's things that are divinely guided or coming to you. In your hopes and fears, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, so you're kind of ready for the wheel to turn. You're kind of ready for the crappy times to go and the good times to come. But it's also because it's been a very long, drawn out cycle is what I'm picking up. And I kind of got that with the focus card as well, that it's been a long journey and you're hoping for that lucky turn now. So stay in that energy, stay optimistic. In the outcome, we do have the Queen of Wands and Five of Pentacles. So you, this is kind of the energy where you'll be victorious, but yes, you're still going to look back onto the experiences that caused this disappointment. Okay, it's okay to look back as long as you quickly take it, remove the emotion, take the lesson, and move forward and charge ahead with passion. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a very, very passionate energy. Self-expression is very important here. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, how do you want to dress? How do you want to, how do you want to wear your hair, your nails, or how do you want to just express yourself? That's very important, because the Queen of Wands, look at how open she is. Even if you look at the posture, right? There is no shyness, there is no hesitation. She is who she is, and that draws, that authenticity makes her magnetic and draws opportunities in. So that's what you're coming into. But yes, do allow yourself to have some remnants of the past. I wouldn't say like completely ignore them, but there is a healing technique where you can take a memory and you can put it in a box and put it to a side and say, okay, I'm going to put this away for now because I'm too emotionally affected by it. When I feel I'm ready, I'm going to kind of take it out of the vault, take that memory out of the vault, look at it and see what the lesson was. So each time you do that, you actually are able to change the memory over time, and that's how healing happens. Okay, and over time you will see that you still have the memory of the event or events, and you're able to handle the triggers much better and heal through it. But it's a technique where you're overwhelmed, it's not the right time, it's not productive at all to keep going down that spiral. Say, all right, I'm done, I need my mind cleared. Take a nap, watch a movie, dance around, do whatever, but say, I'm gonna park it and I'm gonna revisit it later. That technique kind of helps us manage and focus our energies a little bit better. Okay, and then over time you'll be like this emperor. Okay, not having to dwell too much at all on something to get it out of your system. Okay, but big changes are available to you. The Wheel of Fortune and the World really talk about endings and new beginnings. Just stay focused, stay on your path. This is what we're getting. Okay, so let's see what else. What is the advice for group 1? So we have Sun in 3rd house, Gemini, versatility, okay? Like, you are a person of many talents. So know that if one door has closed, there's going to be more choices, okay? There's going to be more available to you. You can adapt. You can adapt however you want. And trust that inner ability, and stay away from drama, okay? We have Mercury in Leo and the 5th house drama. Leo, the 5th house energy is about wanting to come out and shine, But because the Mercury and drama and these swords are coming up, which is also mercurial energy, this is just like, you know, advice is like, okay, don't get hung up in the drama, especially the drama of other people. Okay, there may be people around you who are trying to like get what do you say, center stage, trying to get to win, trying to win every battle. Let them, okay? That's what the message is. Like, you don't need to engage in that drama. Just believe in your authentic self. I mean, you are the king, you are the queen, you are the emperor. You don't need to engage with other people, okay? So in affirmations, we have doubt. I release the need to know all answers. So I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to get one more, and then we'll close out with an angel number for you. Let's get another affirmation for group 1. And we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of confidence showing up for you already with so many high court cards. So have faith and just narrow down your areas of focus. Okay, let's close out with an angel number message for you, group 1. We have number 6, which is the number of the lovers, and it's also the year of the 6. 2022 is reduces to a 6. So the message is, I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. Isn't that beautiful? And this is like pretty much like a Queen of Cups energy that's over here. So I'm nurturing the feminine. Again, the 6 is the number of Venus. It's a number of love. So divine feminine. Divine feminine is really rising within you, and your number is 6. So if you see 6 this month, or you see 666, that's like, again, a gentle nudge from the universe that your angels or your spirit team is nearby, and you know they're really watching over you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 1. I hope this helped. Do subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up, and comment below if you feel like it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile 2. This is for those of you that chose either the air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you were drawn to this crystal, which is the purple kyanite. Okay, I'll show it to you up close. I don't know, I see a lot of images in here. It's like air, looks like water also, but to me it like really looks like a dragon's head. I don't know. It's to each their own what they see in the crystal. So that is going to be your July 2022 energy forecast. Again, remember, this is general, so use the energies that make sense and ignore the rest. And also remember, you have free will, okay? So the energies available to you, they do not dictate how things are going to go, rather what's available to you to capitalize on, okay? So with that, let's see what is the overall theme for the month for my pile 2. Pile 2 air signs, or those who chose the crystal. Purple kyanite. Spirit, what do they need to know? What is the overarching theme? We got 2 cards. We have love and blessings. Oh my goodness. How can we not take them? Look at the flowers. Quickly, bring some flowers in your house, okay? That's going to really help you raise your vibration and just make you happy. And it's not about like, hey, what's going to look good and, you know, what color scheme. No. Just go to the florist, you know, every grocery store carries flowers, doesn't have to be anything special, or just go to your garden, surround yourself with nature, because look at that, you've got flowers and birds and nature and water. So get outdoors, that's an easy one for you. It is summer, at least in the northern hemisphere, but you have blessings and you have love coming on the way, and it's also like the more you vibrate in the love energy, the more blessings come your way. Okay, so wow, what a beautiful start. I love it. I love it. This is going to be an amazing summer for you. I like it. Okay, group 2. Let's see what we have. at the heart of the matter, Spirit. Let's see what's available to group 2. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. Look at those flowers and her like standing in nature. Ah, I love it. I love it. Something is coming. Something is coming. You're glowing. I mean, this is a group that is actually really glowing. Okay, there's a major glow up that is happening in your energy. Let's see what's crossing this. We have 4 of Wands. All right, some home and family stuff, something about stability, something about our security that is top of mind. Okay, and okay, we'll get more. Let's see where we're coming from before I start channeling. We are coming from, yeah, that's what I was picking up. 10 of Wands. This kind of like, that is, so you've been working really hard with the 10 of Wands in the recent past, and you know, it is like there is an understanding that you want to come out and just like really live your life to the fullest, okay, with the Queen of Wands. And this is the time where you may be thinking about what do I want to create? The 4 of Wands is the 4th house energy, where it talks about our parents, our lineage. It talks about the structure of the home, so our property, apartment. So there's a lot of that focus that's coming through over here, and it's probably looks like it's the right time to start working on it, to start thinking about it, but make sure that you have completed this cycle. Make sure there's not too much on your plate. It's just interesting. That's a similar theme coming from pile 1 as well, but yours is like, it is, that phase is over. Now you get to build your foundation the way you like. Okay, so let's see what's in your subconscious, what's in your foundation, what's underneath it all. Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, look at that clarity. 2 queens at the center of the table. Wow, look at that focus. Okay, let's see what's in your conscious. What are you thinking about? Actively thinking about what's happening in your conscious. We have the Hanged Woman. Okay, interesting. And I like in this deck, it's called the Woman. So there's more feminine energies overall. Okay, that's a contemplative energy. So let's see what's in the near future. We have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, 4. You may be seeing multiple 4s. 444 is the angel number of your angels or your divine team being around you and offering a lot of protection. So I like that the 4 of Wands, the home and family, and the 4 of Swords, which is a rest and rejuvenation and contemplation, all coming together. Okay, so that's coming in the near future. There's a lot of relaxing, a lot of self-care is coming through. Let's see how you're showing up in your power. Okay, we got 2. We'll take them. Look at the amount of fire you have. You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Princess of Wands. So working on some new creative idea, that is something that is top of mind, or you're just appearing very fresh. Okay, you have a lot of Wands energies for you. So very fresh, as it's just like the colors, right? You're full of fire, you're blossoming, there is a glow up happening. Let's see what's in your environment, what's around you, what's available to you. In your environment, we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, so some expectations, something that is kind of trying to hinder this beautiful glow up. Let's see what else, what's in your hopes and fears. We have Justice. Whoa, balancing the scales. All right, let's see what else we have. And in the outcome, we have the 3 of Wands, your ships coming in. Okay, it's kind of, let's see if we can get them all. There we go. Okay. All right, so you will arrive at your destination. Okay, that is here with the 3 of Wands. You are coming into whatever your goals are. I do see, so here's what's happening with the bottom deck energy. There we go, 3 of Swords. Okay, so there is some sort of Page of Swords, King of Swords. There's too many swords underneath it all, but the wheel is turning. Okay, so there hear me out on this one. I feel like because the Eight of Swords is coming in your environment, this is probably the circumstance, okay? The macro environment could be like the global stuff that's going on, could be things in the news, could be, you know, how your family is feeling, how your colleagues are feeling, or the environment that is around you that is kind of making you feel, or let's say making you kind of, not making you, is affecting your light, okay? But to you, if you can just focus on raising and staying in your high vibration, that's how you help the earth. That's how you help humanity. That's how you help your community, okay? Because there are some things in the environment, and I said there's like a lot of crap in the news and other stuff as well, and other economic elements as well, that sometimes can make us feel like we're trapped. Like, where are we headed? Like, what's going on? So Spirit, like, usually I don't give my opinions on these matters, but Spirit just wants me to kind of like empower you in a way that know that things have to come to the surface, okay? So as we're going from the age of Aquarius to or Pisces to the age of Aquarius, a lot of such stuff is gonna come up, and this bad things in our environment or around us come up to the surface so they can actually be fixed, okay? So just have faith that there will be justice, because this is what you have here. So some of you are like really affected by that, and you need to know that yes, bad things happen. Like over the last few years, a lot of inequalities have come up, and really bad decisions have been made by the people in authority, right? You need to understand and have faith that all that crap needs to come up. It needs to come up to the surface so there can be change in society, okay? So just keep that in mind. And by having that faith, really come back to your center, okay? What is in your control? What can you create? You can plan how you want to build your future. You can plan on what your moral system, your ethical system is, what that structure looks like to you. Have faith and, you know, stay secured in that and in that energy, because you do have a clarity of that, okay? In your subconscious, underneath it all, you have extreme clarity on how you want to live your life, what boundaries you want to create, which people or things you want to cut out. And again, you're very, I won't be surprised if you have like prominent Venus placements in your chart, because Earth is very strong, even though you picked an air element or, you know, again, pile 2, but Earth is coming very strong. So stay grounded in that foundation. Know that things need to be unearthed so they can be fixed. Otherwise, they'll always like be under the surface. So that's what's going on. But you, my love, are shining. You're shining bright. There is a bit of like this energy with the Hanged Woman here as well in your conscious, like, okay, which way are we going? This is also encouraging you to take this different perspective, okay? Whatever this is, even if this is a personal relationship or a job, look at it as an experience. Look at it as a growth lesson for your spirit, for your soul to go through. But just take a different perspective. You have a lot of clarity. Use your intuition and use your intellect to decide what your foundation is going to be, because there are a lot of ideas. You are showing up very creative. Some of you may be starting a new job or thinking about changing jobs, starting a new project or a side hustle. Something like that is coming through, but you may feel like you're trapped in the system. Get creative. Get creative and focus on your goal. Things are going to balance out, okay? There will be justice, but you're much closer to your goal. 3 of Wands is about like our ships coming in, okay? So keep putting your work in is what I'm getting for you, pile 2. Okay, so let's get advice for my beautiful, glowing pile 2 spirit. What do they need to know? We have Mercury, see, originality, I told you. And the second one here, let me just get that one. There's Venus again. Okay, so we have Mercury and Aquarius in the 11th house, originality. So you are unique, as I said. You know what you want, but maybe people around you may have different thoughts, and that's okay. Aquarius is all about, if you want, if you have the time, I really like the astrologer Nadia Shah. on YouTube. She just posted a video pretty much, I think yesterday or the day before, let's say the 4th of July, where she talks about the age of Pisces, how we're ending and going to the age of Aquarius. I mean, this has been in talks in the astrologer community for a while, but this is where I think with the Aquarius coming up over here, she has amazing perspective. And some of the things I was saying, I was also like inspired by how she, as an astrologer, looks at these things. But know that you are original. It's okay to be different. It's okay to shift our friend circles, okay? Over time, we have soulmates for every part of the journey of our life, okay? And they come and they go, and we come and we go in and out of their lives. But you are meant to be authentic. You have an original mindset, stick to it. Also innovative, also starting something new. That is coming through over here. And then you have Venus in the 3rd house in Gemini, flattery, okay? So as I said, glow up is here. Accept the kudos. Learn how to accept compliments. Learn how to accept recognition for your efforts. And you know, open up, because this is like, you do have an eye for balance. You do have an eye for beauty, for what is divine. That's truly coming up over here. So you also need to be open to being the Queen of Wands and being open and expressive and bold in your expression as well, and be and kind of open to accepting the let's say recognition is a word that's coming through. Okay, all right, so let's get you a couple affirmations, and then we'll close out with an angel number message for you. So for pile 2, Spirit. Whoa, almost lost the entire deck there. So first we have balance. Look at that. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. There's that, and it's the hardest part. The hardest part is like not having judgment. Okay, how do we balance opposing thoughts in our, and again, 11th house is our friend circle, is our community, is our longer distance connections. That's what it's in the environment. So create balance in your world, control what you can. And you had a couple other flipped out, so you get an extra card. Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yes, that is something to remember for all of us. And we have pride. Look, again, the Queen of Wands and the flattery. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay, so those are some of the affirmations that could help you this month. Let's get you your angel number message. I did see 999 at the bottom, but let's see what comes out for you. Oh my gosh, 99 came out. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm like floored. It happened in another reading of mine where I had 000 and then 00 come out right after. So this is like, maybe you've seen that reading, but we have 99. I am courageous. And the message is, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I mean, how magnetic and how powerful you are. Believe in it. Believe in yourself, okay? I mean, very, very beautiful month for you. So tap into that power, tap into that courage, and take pride and let go of worry, okay? Let go of things that don't resonate with you and really focus on what's in your control and what you want to build from there, okay? That's what I have for you, pile 2. Wish you much love and light. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Only a third of my viewers have subscribed, which like really, really breaks my heart. So please support me and do give it a thumbs up and comment below if this resonates. I really, really love reading people's comments. It means a lot, okay? So thank you for your support. Have a fabulous July, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 3, this is for those of you who chose the earth element, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this beautiful pyrite crystal. Just show it to you up close. Kind of looks like a golden rock to me, like very earthy. Okay, I'm gonna stop admiring it. Put it over here. So this will be your reading for the month of July. Let's see, pile 3, what we have. Remember, these are general. So take what resonates and just, skip the rest, okay? Someone else needs to hear that. And also remember, your free will trumps everything else. If the energies you see sound not very exciting, it's up to you what you want to choose and how you want to choose it. So remember, free will is the supreme power that you have. So your theme for the month is purity. Okay, have a look at this card. It's beautiful white fox or wolf, I don't know, probably a wolf, yes. The 2 colored eyes seem very interesting to me, so maybe that means something to you. Again, when animals show up, they can also be your spirit guides or spirit animals. So if you see them in movies or on billboards, well, if you have billboards in any other form of media or in a book, then that's just like a gentle nudge from your spirit team, okay? But the 2 colored eyes, it's kind of giving me the sense of within you, like having this innate ability to see both viewpoints on something. So it's like the justice energy, okay, where each coin has 2 sides. So having the ability to very organically and very, let's say, non-emotionally be able to look at things from both perspectives and kind of like not let the emotions drain you out. So very, very high, wise, higher chakras, wiser energy that's coming through for you. So purity, there's a sense of purity. So keep things simple and pure and try to look at it from a very objective point of view. That's the word I was looking for. Very objective point of view this month. But you'll also experience a lot of peace, I'm picking up for you this month. So it's a very gentle month for you. With clear vision, okay? That's what's coming through. So let's see, for pile 3, Spirit, what do they need to know? What do they need to know for this month? Let's get into your Celtic Cross. We're gonna get some advice from Sun Oracle, affirmations, and then close out with angel number messages for you. So pile 3. We have the King of Pentacles. Look at that. At the heart of the reading, we have the King of Pentacles. Feeling secure or building our security. Very stable, very poised, very calm energy. Let's see what's blocking it. Whoa. Or crossing it. Ace of Swords. Okay. Ideas coming in hot and fast and quick. A lot of creativity coming through. Let's see where we're coming from or what chapter we're closing. What was in the recent past. We have the Hierophant. Ooh, more eyes showing up, you see? So maybe your third eye is really activated at this point. Yeah, and the indicators of that are like, sensations on the forehead between your eyebrows. Randomly, if you're sitting and you start feeling like a vibration there, that's your third eye activating. Sometimes you may get like with the Ace of Swords, you're out of the blue, an idea comes and pops in your head and you want to do something, okay? Those are all your intuition picking up and your third eye activating. So let's see what's in your foundation. Whoa. We have the 7 of Pentacles, and then the Princess of Pentacles also wanted to come out. So we'll take him. We'll take him if they wanted to jump like that. There's the contemplation, because I feel like with the Hierophant, some of you have been following the book. And by that, I mean, going by the book, following tradition, be it in a work situation. I'm picking up more work situations, so it could also be a family thing that we have over here. But really going by the book, it's like, being like a good boy or a good girl type of energy, which is interesting words for Hierophant because it's a major arcana. But there seems to be some sort of structure that you've been following for a very long time, and finally you have a different viewpoint. You reached a point where, as I said, with the 2 colored eyes here, you're able to decipher and see beyond the whale. For some of you, this is a massive awakening moment for you, where you're like, okay, why am I doing it this way? Like, why do we, like we as a family, or we as a culture, or we as a community do it this way? I don't understand it. And that's how you elevate, because you're looking at things objectively beyond how you may have been programmed to, right? And by programmed, I mean by conditioned to think about, because in your subconscious, there's a lot of contemplation, and there is a new way branching out. Seven of Pentacles is all about contemplating. We've been watering, we've been nurturing the same thoughts, the same processes, the same practices, and it can be a tipping point where either we decide we're going to continue on this path, or we decide, okay, this is going nowhere. I'm going to cut my losses and start with something new. So that sort of evaluation is what's happening in your subconscious. Okay, so let's see, what are you consciously thinking about? What's in your conscious? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a pair. A divine pair on the table over here. King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, a small percentage of you, are actually coming out of a long-term relationship. Could be a separation or a divorce, and are now thinking about what does a real relationship to you look like, and how long you had spent in a situation. Okay, so take it if it fits. In the near future, there's definitely a breakthrough. There's definitely an awakening. Yeah, look at that. In the near future, you have the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. There is a brand new beginning for you here in the near future. Wow. Look at flanked by two major arcanas. The Hierophant teaches others. People follow the Hierophant. The Fool, nobody follows the Fool, because the Fool carves out their new path. And the Fool also is, the entire journey of tarot is built for the Fool. The Fool is when he takes the first step, stripping everything, dropping all our baggage, moving forward with fresh energies, and seeing we're going to take a leap and the world will catch us. The universe will catch us. That sort of energy. So no one really follows the Fool, okay? But the Fool is the one that carves out their own journey. And each of us is meant to create our own journey in this life, okay? So very powerful new beginning that's available to you should you choose. So let's see, how are you showing up in your power? What's your energy? How are you showing up? 10 of Wands. There you go. Pretty much done. Ready for a new beginning. This is the end of the road of something, of some relationship, some job, some career, maybe a study, whatever that is, or responsibilities. So like pretty much breaking your back, and it's like the final straw that breaks the camel's back. That's the situation that's happening here. So you're also open and ready for this to change, to end this cycle, to go from 10 to a 0, right? To start again. So in your environment, we have the Queen of Swords, clarity. Clarity could also be setting up boundaries. Maybe there are, so the Queen of Swords in an environment can be actually indicating or pointing towards another person who is pretty cold, is pretty, cold in their demeanor, and has cut you off, or you have cut them off, and that has an impact on you, okay? Emotionally, mentally speaking, that has an impact on you. So let's see what's in your hopes and fears. Okay, I'm going to take the one over here. We have the King of Cups in your hopes and fears. And then these two also flipped out. I'm just going to look at them. We have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. I'll put these cards back, but I do feel for the group that I was picking up on the separation or divorce, there definitely is a walking away from a Queen of Cups or King of Cups. Okay, there is a splitting that's happening here, and this can be a job situation as well, where you had been working towards a job and no longer fulfills you and you decide to walk away. Can be career, can be a location, whatever that is. Okay, so there's some hope of like that you're able to move forward and elevate. Let's see what's in the probable outcome. For group 3, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay. Ah, look at that. It's such a beautiful 4 of Cups. Meditating, contemplating. And I like how the 4th cup is right on top of a crown. Okay, all right. So there is stability coming. There is a bit of this contemplation, whatever is happening in your subconscious is going to help you close a certain chapter or find some resolution to it, okay? Because you are like at the heart of the matter. There's a lot of stability. There's a focus on what the long-term life or life path should look like. There is clarity that is kind of going to help you even more. This is required to cut through some of the conditioning that we talked about, okay? There is a focus on nurturing ourselves as well, because we have the king and the queen. The king really works hard, builds the empire, and sits back and relaxes. But wants to take care of other people. The Queen of Pentacles is similar, but the Queen of Pentacles is also pretty earthy and grounded, and she knows that she needs to prioritize herself as well. Like if her cup isn't full, she can't take care of others. So she prioritizes self-care, and the King of Cups, you know, prioritizes building wealth. So that's at the center. So for some of you, it is all about wealth and building our foundation for the long term. There is a big change here available to you, or you may be taking a leap of faith into a completely new direction. I cannot emphasize how different and opposing these energies are, the past and the near future. The past is tried and tested in true methods and all the conditioning and programming, and the new in the near future, we're really looking at a completely different direction that you're taking. It is coming at a time where you may have felt overwhelmed and overburdened by everything that you had on your plate, but there is a clarity. There is a sense of purity and clarity that's in your energy, okay? Other people may not understand this. They may cut you off. You may feel that you don't have a support system anymore. You may not have a support system is what you may feel, but remember, your spirit team is always with you, okay? If you are called to something, that is your soul calling. So follow your path. Your path is yours and yours only, and only once you are able to have that clarity and want to cut off on people who don't resonate with you, that's when you move along, build your journey, and along that journey you will find the right soulmates, okay? There is a walking away, and your hopes and fears are showing that you're able to carry your vision out and be able to also, the King of Cups is very mature with the emotions, right? He's carrying the cup on his shoulders. This is like being able to carry and honor our emotions with us, but not let them overpower us, okay? He's the one holding it. He's not drowning in the emotions. So this is like, again, going back to that original message of objective decision making. That's what you're aiming for, and you'll get a lot of peace. I mean, there's so much peace. Again, purity and peace. That's what's coming for you with the 4 of Cups here, because it's a very it's not a sad 4 of Cups. It's like calmness, it's purity, it's beauty, almost like a paradise, because this looks like a paradise. That's the phase of life you're coming into, okay? So some major activations happening for you this month, my beautiful pile 3. So let's see, what's the advice from Spirit for pile 3? Let's see what we have. The first one out, again, this came out for the last pile as well. Mercury in Aquarius in 11th house, originality. Yes, this kind of, as I was telling the other pile, is an energy of you are original and coming right on top of the Fool, okay? You have your unique path. The 11th house talks about our friend circle, our community, our connections, or connections, or wider, you know, social circle, so to speak. And you are unique, okay? So your circle is going to change. Be okay with that. That is not a loss. It is just a point of, you know, we have people in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, okay? As we progress on our consciousness and they progress on their consciousness, there may or may not be alignment, and we need to all honor that path, okay? But you will come into that new friend circle, that new community or soul tribe, So don't compromise your authenticity. And Aquarius is more future leaning. It's new age. And if you don't want to use those words, because they can be a little biased, right? That, oh, it's better. It's not about good, bad, better, or whatever. It's about, it is a different way. Okay, it deviates from the norm, and that's what we're seeing in your energy. Okay, and that's there for a reason. That is a blessing. So let's get you one more. Any other advice for my group 3? We have Moon in Leo in the 5th house, appreciation. So there we go. And this is like, we have the cornucopia here. So appreciate your talents. You find security in appreciation. So your job is to really appreciate yourself first and foremost, but not focus on recognition and appreciation from others. You are a natural born leader with the 5th house, Moon in the 5th house coming up. This is a Leo energy. So you shine no matter what. We have 2 kings here, and we have 2 queens here. Okay, so and actually a princess as well. So a lot of court cards. So there's a lot of maturity within you and the capability to create things in life. Okay, so appreciate that, but rest assured it starts with you, because the Moon talks about where we find our safety and our security. With appreciation, this is again telling us that you need to start by appreciating yourself, and then the more you vibrate in that energy, the more, you know, externally also you will get that from others. Okay, so let's get you an affirmation, pile 3, and then we're going to get you your angel number message as well. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I like that. I'm going to put that right under the Fool. So stay lighthearted no matter what is happening in your environment. Continue to stay in your heart energy. Let's get you one more. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. How beautiful is that? I really was getting a lot of that with the objective thinking, and, you know, being able to not have you see how with the King of Cups also that message is coming again, not letting our emotions affect how we feel about something, but rather using a very honest and objective way of evaluating things. So honesty and humor are going to help you a lot. So stay humorous, stay light in your energy. Now let's get you a closing message from your angels. Let's get you an angel number. You have 10. Let me just get the deck here. 10. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient, as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. How beautiful is that? I really love this card, so I'm trying to incorporate them in more and more readings now. So that's what I have. And again, if you see 10 on the clock often, that's again your spirit team, universe, God, divine source, whatever you believe in. That's your higher power, or your creator, your source speaking to you. So take that as a positive sign. That's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you like the reading. Do subscribe. It is absolutely free. And do give this video a thumbs up if you like the reading. And comment below if specific parts of this resonated. That means a lot. And thank you for your support of my channel. I wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 4. This is for those of you that chose either the water element. So if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, or you chose the 4th crystal, which is this beautiful Amazonite. Look at that. Looks like the ocean. So beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here and we'll get right into your reading. Again, remember, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and skip the rest. So it was meant for somebody else and they needed to hear it. Also remember, these are energies available to you, for you, on how you want to use them, okay? Free will is the biggest ruler in all of this. So let's get into it with that. Spirit, for group 4, what is the overarching energy? Lovely. For July, you have simplicity, and you may also be seeing feathers. So that can be a sign from the universe if you see feathers in real life, or, you know, in books, or on any form of media. It's like a gentle nudge from the universe to you. But simplicity. So this month, just keep things simple. Just keep it easy. Again, it's summer in the Northern Hemisphere, July. Just go out, keep things simple. Don't try to like plan too much. I'm thinking like, you know, just go with the flow. Just float, like with the feather. It's just like floats through the air. Okay, there's a sense of lightness. Try to keep things light. Also, try to see if you can let things go. I'm hearing that. Let things go. Don't let expectations, don't let like any criticism, negative feedback that you get, don't let that weigh you down, okay? Because if you're getting that because that's how, that's where the other person is. It's not actually at you, it's how they are within themselves, and that's how they see you, okay? So something like that I'm hearing. It could be a work situation or a family situation. So your goal should be to keep your life simple and clean and pure and light is what I'm hearing, okay? And this could mean many things. It could be, all right, simplifying our diet, simplifying our routine, our day-to-day routine. Or are we packing in too much every single day? I would highly recommend, I saw this video from Master 𝗧𝗿ηκε on YouTube. You know, he talks about manifestation, and there was this video on how we manifest things. We cannot have a rigorous routine and do everything every single day. No, there are going to be bursts of time where we are super creative and we're working really, really hard. And yeah, we may not have time to work out that day. We may not have the healthiest of meals that day. That's okay. But then when you are through that burst, that's when you go back to balancing things out. But in order to manifest, yes, hustle has to be there. So try not to overcomplicate your schedule this month. Go with the flow. If you have like goals in 3 or 4 or 5 axes of your life, don't make it a rule, a hard and fast rule for yourself to do it every single day. Okay, so keep things simple. Simplicity is your focus for the month. So let's see what tarot has to say. The Spirit, for my beautiful group 4. You see how the colors match with your crystal as well? I love it. All right, so let's see what pile 4 needs to know. Spirit, what's at the heart of the matter this month for pile 4? Wow, look at that. Traveling light. I did say light as a feather. So the Fool, and she's holding a flower. It's so beautiful. So the Fool is all about new beginnings, okay? At the heart of the matter, something new is happening, is available to you. If you want to take the leap of faith, you have to. This may require you to really simplify things. This may require you to leave your baggages, whatever that is to you, behind. Leave the excess behind. The Fool travels really light, and in this deck, literally she has nothing, not even a single bag on her. In the regular Rider-Waite tarot, you'll always see, like, the Fool has a stick on its shoulder with a little pouch, little cloth bag on him. But here she's like, nope, I'm gonna float, I'm gonna fly. So big month for you if you want to make some major changes. Just go with simplifying, with cutting things out, even if it feels cutting people out. Okay, that's possible. Just simplify your routine. Okay, let's see what's crossing this energy. We have the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. These cards came in the previous pile but in different locations, but this is like bam, right in the center. You are breaking through. Let me tell you, my friend, you are breaking away and creating your own tradition. The Hierophant is somebody who sets tradition, somebody who people follow. They show the path and others follow them. And it's interesting, if you watched pile 3, the message was so interesting. It was like, nobody follows the Fool. That's what I had over there. But here, looks like whatever you're creating, you're gonna have a following. Okay, so for those of you who are starting a business, those of you who are starting a blog, those of you who are starting like a YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, Instagram shops, Whatever you're doing, it's a completely new way, and you are gonna have a following. Wow, this is like such an amazing message coming out here. Such a contrast, similar cards, but in different locations for this pile. Very different message. So amazing. All right, so let's see where you're coming from. What's in the recent past? This is incredible. 2 major arcanas at the heart of your reading. We have 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, building blocks, okay? So something you put together, and you may also like sacred geometry, I'm hearing from some of you. We have the triangle, we have the pyramid here. Maybe you have body art, like here, like sacred geometry. Maybe you're thinking about it. It's just like a random message that's coming through. But 3 of Pentacles, you've been working on the building blocks. Now, triangle actually is the most secure foundation among all the geometric shapes. So something that you have put in motion is what I'm hearing over here. Let's see what's in your foundation. Speaking of foundations, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. That is an interesting energy to come, but yeah, I'm not surprised with the Fool and the Hierophant here. Let me get your conscious. So there is, it's pretty much, I feel like she's like crossing her fingers behind her back, even though she's holding a sword. So with this new chapter, there is some caution underneath it all. So this may be the breaking of the tradition, right? Like, okay, how do I simplify things? How do I deviate from the path that I've been shown so far? I'm gonna tread carefully is what that energy is. So there is some sense of a little bit of an unease underneath the surface, where you're really faithful, really optimistic, and really going for it, but somewhere that fear, that little tiny ego is in the back of the mind saying like, oh, but be careful, we're not sure if you're going to succeed, be careful. That energy is somewhere in the subconscious. Okay, so let's see. In your conscious, you have the Queen of Pentacles, eye on the prize, building your abundance. That's what's happening here. Okay, so eye on the prize, keep literally like, you see, leaping towards the sun. So keep your eye on the prize. It is also about building a secure foundation. It's about nurturing ourselves and having that faith, because the queens are feminine. They create from within, okay? And all the funds are gonna come to you if this is about a loan or something, but your mind is on your money and planning for it and nurturing your pentacle. Let's see what's in the near future. We have the 5 of Swords. Yes, this is gonna happen, okay? 5 of Swords is where we are called to choose our battles and cut our losses. So you have 2 swords showing up here, sword cards. This is about strategically choosing not to engage with others, okay? As you start on this completely new journey, yes, you're going to have a falling, but you're also going to have competition, okay? You're also going to have people who may not see your point of view. What is your role in that situation? Your role is to rest your sword and walk away, because these are petty arguments, these are petty, competitive, empty threats, and these are confused admirers, okay? But keep your eye on the prize, keep things simple, and say, yeah, I can't convince you, and it's not my job to convince you otherwise, okay? So just follow, again, be on your path, drop your sword, choose your battles wisely. Do they deserve your energy? They don't. Most of them don't. So just focus on your path, okay? Because this is going to come. There are going to be people questioning your path, questioning you, questioning your direction. Why are you going a certain way? Ignore it. Ignore it. Keep things simple. Keep your sanity top of mind, okay? So let's see how you're showing up in your power. You have the 6 of Swords. We're ready to sail smooth. 6 of Swords talks about, you know, we're done with choppy waters. We have earned the right to passage. Okay, this is movement forward. This is smooth sailing forward, and you're ready. You're ready for things to be calm and floating and gliding. Interesting words, gliding, how the feather glides through the air. Okay, let's see what's around you. It's too many cards. Spirit, just one card, please. what is around my beautiful group 3? What's in their environment? We have the 7 of Pentacles. So growth, okay? This is also like an energy of the more you nurture, the more it grows, right? And this is also like your community. I'm feeling for those of you who are on social media or some shops or some business, something like that, where you're expressing yourself or your products. This is going to grow over time. So don't let the slow pace deter you from your path. There is abundance. There is fruits coming. There is space to nurture this even more. Let's see your hopes and fears. Okay. Wow. So I see there are too many flipped over, but the 2 I see are very interesting energies. I saw the Star and then I saw the Devil, so I'll take them both. So in your hopes and fears, again, this is the fear coming up with the Devil, saying, okay, how long of a path is it going to be, and is it going to be worth it, right? This is what shows up in our subconscious. This is where the Hierophant energy shows up, where it kind of blocks us into a certain pattern. So there's a little bit of a fear of that. Hey, am I going to actually make it? And look at this, beautiful. The hope is the Star. You will come out shining. Let me tell you that. Just tame these inner beasts, these inner demons that may be like holding you back, because this is the form of ego. Fear is the form of ego. And again, ego has a place. Ego keeps us safe. Ego keeps us secure. It alerts of us danger. That is built in us for survival mechanism. But where it becomes deterrent to our growth is when it starts boxing us into our comfort zone. Okay, so just you know, because the Fool is showing up, I'm not at all worried about that you're going to stay in your comfort zone. You're definitely breaking through, but just expect and honor when these feelings come up. Just accept them and say, okay, thank you, fear, thank you, ego, for alerting me of this. But, you know, thank you for protecting me, for thinking about my safety. But I'm ready to leap forward and take this chance. Okay, just talk to your ego that way. Sounds very silly, but you'd be amazed at how remarkably it helps. Okay, so you do have the Star, celebrity energy, shining North Star, following your North Star in your hope. Okay, so let's see what's in the probable outcome for group 4, Spirit. Looks like a blank canvas. Can be whatever you want it to be on a single card. Wow, that is so interesting. It's too many. So I'm going to draw one out for you, since the universe is saying, hey, it can be whatever you want it to be. We have the 10 of Wands, ending of this cycle. Okay, ending of a cycle where you have felt burdened and kind of like bent over with all, I'm hearing expectations. Okay, this cycle is ending. And no matter what, see, you have the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There is smooth sailing forward. You're leaving this stuff behind. You're ending all these barriers. You're holding your ground. You have 7 of Wands underneath it all. You do have 777. So jackpot. If you see 777, that's a sign from the universe. Continue on your path. 7s may be important to you. We also have 5 5s over here. Okay, I mean 2 5s, and 5s are all about changes. So you're going to end this pattern. You're going to come out stronger. You're going to start all the way from the beginning, create your own traditions, and walk away from nonsense, walk away from useless arguments with other people, and find a way to tackle your inner fears. Okay, all right, so let's see. This is looking like a very powerful month for you. I love it. Absolutely. So let's see, what is the advice from Spirit? What is the advice from Spirit for my group 4? We'll take this one. We'll take the one that I see. Let's see if one more wants to come out. Okay. So we have, if I can hold them, Mars in Scorpio, revenge. Okay, so this is a bit of an aggressive energy. Okay, 8th house is all about our shared resources. It's about our deepest, darkest desires. It's also about our expression, it's about intimacy, it's about sex. So when Mars shows up here, so just watch for energy where are you being impulsive? So just watch out for that is what I would say, especially when it's about a shared situation. Okay, this could be about, let's say, getting a loan approval, getting a commission, something like that, or where inheritance could also be at play with this energy. But with Mars here, it just feels like taming our energies and not being too aggressive, because revenge is coming up over here, right? So again, right on top of the Five of Swords, there is no need for revenge. Stay authentic, stay on your path. The money will follow. Okay, money is just a form of energy. It follows your energy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And some people, if they're jealous, they're just jealous, they're confused admirers. We do have Mercury in Cancer in the 4th house, intuition. Okay, so trust your intuition this month. It's going to lead you down a path that is meant for you. And then you have Saturn in Virgo in the 6th house, isolation. So yes, this is going to happen, right? The fool travels alone. Be okay with that. That theme is coming up, that for a lot of people, their friend circle, their community is changing, and there is a little bit of a sense of isolation. But that's what happens when we carve a new path. You may not have a crowd over there, okay, because you are carving the path. That is your path. So, but remember that with this in the 6th house, your day-to-day may feel like you're on your own, but it is Saturn. Saturn does bring results. Okay, Saturn is the tough father. It'll teach us how to like question everything, make sure we're in the right path, and when we keep working hard, it does bring beautiful results. Okay, so this is a temporary thing. This being solo is a temporary thing. You will come into your soul tribe. Just keep trusting your intuition and stop engaging with people who drain your energy. Okay. All right, so let's get you a couple affirmations, and then we'll do the angel number messages for you. So your first affirmation is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Wow, just as I'm talking about losing crowds, losing people, it is again, okay, there's an opportunity to attract the right tribe in. Let's get one more. Oh my God, see? Isolation, grief, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Even when you're walking a path where you don't physically see people around you or that are walking with you, trust that it is going to happen. You're going to come into your soul tribe. Just keep walking your authentic path. That is the most powerful place to be, and the universe will present you people at your vibration. Okay, you have to have faith in that. All right, so let's get you one angel message number for you, group 4. What is your angel number for the month? I am floored. 7-7. I told you 7. Where'd it go? 7, and then we had another 7. Where did the final 7 go? I'm going crazy. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck. 777 and 77. Oh my goodness, you have so many synchronicities. Keep things simple. The universe is conspiring to bring things to you. I am brave is your main message, and here is the whole message. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Whew, this is like the summary of I'm getting goosebumps. This is a summary of the entire reading we have, so I'll start again. 7-7, I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Bam, mic drop moment right here. Mic drop. You are gonna blow people's minds away. What a powerful month for you, pal. Whew, I am like, yeah, I cannot express. I'm speechless. Anyway, if you like the reading, do subscribe. Do support my channel. Honestly, only a third of my viewers have subscribed. So please help me grow. Share your generosity as well. And, like the video so more people can see it. And if this resonates, please do comment below. I really, it means a lot to me when people comment, and I read through every single one of them. So with that, I wish you much love and light. May you follow your true North Star. best of luck on your endeavors, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.